Okay, welcome everybody. We are back in Madden NFL 23. I got a whole house of visitors here from Lithuania, so if you hear a bunch of noise and a bunch of laughing, it's gonna be the girls in the other room. They're getting ready to fly home today. The wife will be taking them to the airport, but not until probably 3 o'clock this afternoon.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
we got home field.
All the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, that was a bad kick. I went above, too.
Stands ready, and we are underway from
First game.
FedEx Field. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Oh.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Again with these breaking tackle stuff. It drives me crazy in this game. I think tackles have gotten to be a little bit ridiculous in the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
So everybody, and we noticed it last week, has been complaining about the run outside in the game.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw.
Holy cow.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side
we
of
got to get out of man.
Across the 45 before going out. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Oh my gosh, that was all me. He faked me out perfectly.
And touchdown!
Oh my goodness, first game of the day, so that's all right. That's all right.
And the Shamrocks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Yeah, this Madden NFL 23, I've played them all. I've owned them all. I play them all. This is by far the worst one that I've ever seen. It's really bad, and I'm not the only one saying it. It's all over the internet. It's really bad. Defensively, there's just no game. And offensively, there's lots of offense. I don't care how bad you are.
Fielded right around the 8.
There's a lot of game.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown.
It's like his line is stacked.
Let's see. With them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact,
hey, see, my guy doesn't break a single tackle.
We may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
But still all
this is
offense.
Their chance to respond to
it really
first
is.
touchdown given up.
He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
First down and more. Now he's loose down the left side.
Told you, it's all offense. This game, the defense is so bad in this game. It's just unbelievable to me.
But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers and turning that into
touchdown Washington.
So easy in this game. That's the problem with the game.
And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
That's it. Defensively, the game is terrible.
And we are tied at 7.
They've stacked it. The offense so heavy. And I know that's what keeps people wanting to play is offense. But your defense is so bad in this game, Madden NFL 23.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want a carbon copy.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
When they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but
blitz is just not working either. Total just outside runs. It's always doing reads.
You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Damn it.
And they'll get him down.
Defensively, this is a hard game, man. The Madden NFL 23 has made defense just, I mean, utterly terrible.
Worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Look at that.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
There is no defense in Madden 23, man. I don't care who you are. There just is none.
To me, he was determined
it is terrible.
Big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Mixon with a first down carry. They find some open field.
Wow. I'm telling you, defensively, there's no game. They've made the whole game just offense.
And the Shamrocks have taken the lead.
It's just no game,
and
man.
A pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big
and he's
guys
doing exactly what he should. I mean,
how many times we talk about low man wins,
he's running
right?
to the outside.
The
He's got a good tackle that he's able to follow. And that's where the weakness is in Madden. Runs outside, runs outside, runs outside. I should do it more, but I don't. I like to pass, so shame on me. And I ain't complaining, I'm just saying, it's by far the worst Madden ever. I mean, you see that crappy move I just made there, and it fools the defense. They just can't stop it. And I'm a passer, so I don't run a whole lot.
Ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building on to their last drive.
All right.
2nd and 5. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll bring it up here.
You see, as long as you get your guy to the outside in Madden 23, you're gonna gain yards because it's so bad defensively. The game is just so bad.
Really nice pickup.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards.
And you can do that all night long, too. Because they can't stop anything.
But turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 29, Allen. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
We're just taking our time bringing this ball down here. Oh, that was bad. I cut to the wrong way.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Let the clock run.
There, second down.
Let it run out. Can't stop Cup coming across the middle. He hasn't been able to stop him all game. He also hasn't been able to even come close to stopping Tony Gonzalez from my tight end position, so.
On second down, here's Allen. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's
first time he stopped me on a good play right there.
Drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. On play action, Allen. That escapes the sack.
Oh, I held it. I held it. Okay, let's take the field goal. That was bad. I held it too long. Take the points.
Couldn't evade all of them.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
Oh, he created lag. See how he did that?
Able to put this one through.
He lagged it. But the kickoff meters always had lag in Madden 23. It's been terrible.
Drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points.
Like right there, it's lagged so bad. It's so terrible.
A PAT,
you probably can't see it on the stream.
Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here.
I get the ball back at the half, so we just need to play smart now.
Here we go. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
Wow, I should have intercepted that. The guy just didn't react quick enough. Looked like Lawrence Taylor was right there in front of it.
Will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An option handoff here to Mixon. 120 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Look at that. He just shoved me off of him.
Gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. In search of 4 yards
that was
here
weird.
To pick up the first down.
They've created a nice sustained
he's only got
drive
one timeout left.
like
I
that.
see.
A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Come on. Oh, it's up extended.
They'll drop to throw.
That's what we needed right there.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And the Commanders will
That's what we needed right there.
Up at the 44.
Well, that's a drive killer right there.
But now,
throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
out.
Trying
to find company.
Now I just did it. And my guy aren't going to catch him. Oh, no. That was bad. That was a good read. That was a bad throw on my part.
That's what you get, apparently, when you
good read, bro. Good read, good read. I give you ups on that.
And also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Well,
Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10
I just gave him that touchdown. Come on, bro. Try your play. Let's go. Got a kick. What's he doing? All right. So we're just going to eat up the clock here with the last 13 seconds. I receive second half, so we need to score fast. We need to hold him, and we need to score again. But what is he doing? Dude, what are you doing?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled.
I should have actually returned it because in this game, returns just seem to break it. Well, like I said, because there's no defense in this game. Madden NFL 23 has absolutely zero defense. Zero. You are just like big dummy sacks. And the players can run right through you. They'll bounce off you. You saw my Tony Gonzalez just totally tore through him. And their Joe Mixon is just killing me.
Fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just
gonna let the clock run.
For a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4.
Okay, we'll call timeout with 2 seconds left.
And we're going to get a timeout.
And we're just going to do a Hail Mary.
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A final shot before half for Allen. Airing one deep for Crabtree. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
Eddie Jackson picks it, and he will be brought down.
Okay, I receive, so let's score as quick as we can.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
This guy's taking a long time to call plays lately. I don't know what he's doing.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Like for a kick, dude, just kick the ball. What are you doing?
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
All right. Let's get a score quick here. Come on.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On first down, Allen. And he fires one incomplete.
Totally blew that throw.
You got to be careful not to force anything into coverage.
That was wide open, it looked like to me.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now Allen again. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll get this.
Told you, it's all offense in this game. Defensively, you got no defense. It's really sad that they did it that way, but honestly, that's how the game is right now. It's absolutely miserable. And if you get behind like I am right now, it's hard to come back because defensively, the only thing you've got on your side is maybe getting a possible pick.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And I wanted to score fast, and I'm not.
Pick up the urgency here. They're going to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Yeah, he's right. I need to score way faster than I am.
Here's 2nd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez.
I worried too much about protecting the ball.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And down inside.
Look at how he just runs through people, man.
Here's a 1st and 10.
It's like, really?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll give it to Mixon, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
There it is.
Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I'll tell you what play I want to run. Right there it is.
Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it.
There we go.
And he gets it done.
There we go.
Find the end zone again. So
That's a game now.
And the 2-point conversion.
Now, like I said, Madden NFL 23 has no defense. So I'm behind, and it's going to be really hard for me to get back unless I get an interception. It is really the only thing you have going for you defensively in Madden. It's it. The Madden 23 is just so bad. So, yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they
of course, he's just going to run.
like a back and forth ball.
Look at that.
To try to get momentum
Breaks
back.
to the outside, can't stop him. That's the flaw with Madden right now.
Your game plan doesn't change.
Everybody's discussing it, and it's very valid.
Against your team, so what you want to do now
I mean, look at.
make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
There's no defensive reaction to the ball carrier.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Look. As soon as he breaks to the outside, you can't stop him. Defensively, Madden 23, this is the weakness. It's so hard to stop. It's unbelievable.
And the Shamrocks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds.
It's really a flaw. It sucks. I hate it. Because once you get behind, like I said, once you get behind, you can't come back.
Right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back.
You saw me, man. I'm coming back as fast as I can, but I made one mistake, and that's game. That's game.
Those 3 touchdowns.
Because defensively, you can't stop their offense. It's impossible. Dude, what are you doing, man? The clock is already out. Just fucking kick the ball.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
All right, well, I have to score now, like, within a minute. And again, I'm just counting on that my defense gets an interception. It's the only way. And he knows it, so he's just running, which I don't blame him. Run. You know that's the flaw. Is I can't stop the run. Can't stop kickoff returns. Can't stop anything, man. I'm telling you. Defensively, the game is broke. but that's okay. It's football, and I'm still having fun. I don't care. But I'm just saying, Madden NFL 23 is seriously broken right now.
Offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Oh, God. How does he jump 10 feet? How does he jump 10 feet? For real. That was a lob pass. I want to see that. I'd like to see that in instant replay. They're not going to show it to us, of course.
They seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game.
So that's 2 mistakes now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
All right, see?
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Touchdown.
Wow. Just wow. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about Madden 23 for real. Like, really?
An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there. And at this
No
point
defense in Madden 23. It's all offense. We're both scoring, and it's whoever makes the mistake in this is going to lose. Because it's so easy to move the ball. He's doing it by the flaw of running around, and which I should be able to stop, and I can't. And I'm doing it by middle passing because, again, it's a flaw.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
Middle passing and kickoff returns is a huge flaw in Madden.
Return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
All right. Come on. So we can't win this game right now the way it is. It's unwinnable, but we're going to have fun.
Offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 4. Now Allen.
What the fuck? Are you serious? No way.
Zach Cunningham with a
no
pick.
way.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. And when it rains, it pours, right? When it rains, it pours.
Will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Oh, it's hindered. It's done.
But it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, Mixon. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's been a good game, really. I mean, I made 2 mistakes, which once you give them the lead, like I said, Madden just has no defense. So once you give them the lead, the game's over. Unless you get an interception. I mean, that's really, fumbles really don't happen in Madden. Yeah, it's interception or you lose. There's just no defense in Madden. It's so bad. It's Madden NFL 23. It's so bad.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said,
he was wide open too.
So there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan
Damn it, man. He was freaking wide open. I'm going to go with that again. Because he was so open. Let's try it again. It's just I have to have time to let him get open. And it all depends on if he's going to play the same defense too. I'm a passer, he's a runner. I'm going after the middle flaw in the game. He's going after the outside run flaw in the game. And he's doing it successfully because I can't stop it, although I did this last drive, but it's probably the first time I think we've stopped him all game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be
Every return is a good return in this game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
He's going to throw it.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
12, 10.
He'll look to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. I'll tell you what, he did not have much time to stay in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him.
Yeah, it's game. That was a fun game. It was a fun game, for sure.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Oh my gosh, the clock's not even running, you idiot.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
He's not going to kick it, though. That's game. That was fun. That was a fun game. 2 mistakes I made. Dramatic mistakes. Led to 2 touchdowns.
For them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game.
My offensive line is really weak.
Up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
do some fixing there, but so that was actually a better completion percentage, but his running back, holy cow. Okay. That was a fun game. Madden NFL 23 just has no defensive capabilities, zero. And you don't just trust me. Go to Google. I would not recommend buying it at this point, although they claimed they were going to be doing a big fix, but it looks like the big fix, the update, didn't do anything. Defensively, you can't do nothing. Okay. So we are lost one game already.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Barry Sanders is his running back. All right, we're kicking.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. It is fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Finally, a kickoff return that was a stop.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lawrence Taylor, now 2 sacks for him already.
Dude can't stop Lawrence Taylor, can he?
Well, someone came to play
Well, he's
today.
doing play action passes too,
Week,
which is not the smartest thing right now.
He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Safety. Did we get it?
There, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Right, no.
3 and outs, and then there are 3 and outs. The first drive of the game, not 1, not 2, but 3 straight sacks.
You're exactly right about that, and sometimes you hold up those 3 fingers as defenders to signify the 3 and out. This time it's 3 sacks in a row.
Wow.
What a tremendous start for them.
Wow.
12 yards on the return that time. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
All right.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to get this one down inside.
My fullback's really slow.
A nice
I don't know
run
if you
there,
noticed.
9 yards.
But yeah,
Only
he's
second
like a
down.
tank.
And that's a nice gain by him on
Like
first
the
down, picking up some key yardage.
Here's second and a yard. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Good place.
Washington. Cooper Kupp, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
There we go.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
But there's no defense in this game. So, yeah, it's expected
Joey
I should
Sly
score.
now to kick off after the
But can I
touchdown.
hold him from scoring? That's the big question.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25.
We know that he can't stop Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor's just plowing through him. Literally tearing through his defense. We've already had 3 sacks. If he goes play action again, I'll be amazed. His quarterback is too slow for play action.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that.
They did not get it.
This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win, and the defense is
If that's the only yardage you're going to get all game, bro, I'll give you that all day, man. I don't know what.
3rd inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they will only muster.
All right, well, my defense is playing defense in a game that has no defense. Okay, but that's because we're just doing the same thing to him. And if I shift, he's going to run.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that would give you on target. And
what were you throwing to, bro?
There, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender.
Oh, he's play action again.
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Let's see if he audibles to a run. He didn't.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Got it.
And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Allen.
Oh!
That's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
God damn.
And the Dolphins are going to get this back.
Sorry, right when I released it too, man. I seen him.
A lot of bodies there.
Bad mistake, bro. Bad
That
mistake.
Intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
And now a pass.
Shit, I thought I intercepted it. Thought I intercepted it. I thought I had it. Dang it. I thought the ball was in my hands.
7-0 on EA Sports.
He may have just figured out that the screen is going to burn me on that play. But let's see if he tries again. I almost had it intercepted, so I thought it was in my hands, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think he's going to screen again.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Dude, why are you doing play action, man?
Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Herbert's not fast enough to do play action, bro.
4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop.
He got away from the play action that time, though.
They've gone unchallenged so far.
So he is going to pass.
Herbert off of play action.
But he went right back to play action. What are you thinking?
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the
right.
Commanders are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Inside handoff here to Ricard.
My fullback is slow, but he's a beast.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Brings us second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. Crabtree has it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A handoff to Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Joe Mixon.
Not his fault, man. There's just no defense in this game, and he's made mistakes. Trust me, there's just no defense in Madden NFL 23. It's gone.
Point by Sly is up and good.
There's absolutely nothing he can do. I mean, all he can count on is interceptions. That's all defensively. That's your only chance.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And I'm a passer, so I give him every chance.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Making some bad mistakes, and I'm playing the same defense against you all game. Because you don't know how to stop it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So you're calling plays.
Should have had it. He's playing play action again.
Look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So
he's not going to have enough time to do anything if that's all he does.
Take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
He's not going to have enough time.
Down, but he does have first
He's just doing little 2-yard burns against me, which I'll give him all day.
56 remaining.
I'll give him that. You keep getting that.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll only get a yard.
You're too readable, bro. I mean, I know what you're going to do. You're just doing the same thing. I'm doing the same defense on you all game, bro.
Freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
He's just killing the clock, though. Did he just call timeout? He did. Smart boy.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down.
I'm just doing the same defense to you, bro, all game.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he takes it past the 45.
You can have that all day long.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Hey, Clyde, thank you for the line. Hit him. Come on, I shouldn't have looked at the screen. Thank you for the follow, Clyde. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so he's used 2 timeouts. I'm doing the same defense to him all game. He hasn't stopped it at all.
Carry for Sanders. And they'll
That was
wind
scary.
up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it
Thank you
actually
for the like,
illustrates how
Clyde.
well they
Appreciate
followed
it.
throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Rush coming,
That's the
and he's
fifth
taken down.
Fifth sack or sixth
Now
sack
the offense will burn their third
of the
and
half.
final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts
I
from
don't
here
know
forward.
what he's thinking. That was your last time out. You got 23 seconds left. He hasn't gone to the sidelines. He hasn't. Oh, Christ for Life is his name, I see. Okay. What are you doing, bro? Where are you?
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Herbert. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
And I get the ball at the half. Dude, you for real.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's
All
no
right.
good.
I get
And
the
this
ball.
will remain a 2-touchdown game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about
for
this
real.
right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Welcome back, Charles and I. Settled
I
in
absolutely hate this part of the game, too.
Number 3. Second half
People
about
can just
to
make
start.
such
The Commanders
idiotic
have the lead. They'll
coaching
get it
decisions
first as we are back underway.
without something telling them how you doing, Clyde. I'm doing good. Without something telling them that, hey, you know what? That's a really stupid idea. Don't do that. But nothing in the game warns them, and they just do that kind of stupid stuff right there.
They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now Joe Mixon.
Oh, well, that was a good stop.
And he goes down right there.
I'll give him that.
Allen now looks to throw. Open
But
for him.
not
He's
good
got it.
enough, my friend.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground,
Okay.
field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mixon.
Oh, I don't know if I got over it. I didn't. We're going to take the points.
Call it no gain that time.
We are
looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know
We're just going to take the points because this is an easy win.
Yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Sly able to put this one through.
There we go.
And that will extend their lead even further. So just 3 points there, but that is important in the grand scheme of things as it's now a 3-score lead.
Look at
Now the other
fudge
guys
that
haven't
kick
shown that
right
they can
there.
do anything
Bad delay in the
offensively,
kick
so
meter
just
every
take the
time.
points,
I've
keep adding that
been
cushion,
complaining about it
and let
since
your
day
defense win you
one.
the football game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard
I've been
line.
just doing the same defense all game. I see, though, I did an offensive linebacker fire earlier. I didn't even realize I
First down
changed it.
Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
Just about
it
had
has to
that
start right here,
green.
right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final
Man.
chance to get out of this situation.
Just
but they
about
also
had it.
understand
It was in my
they've got
hands.
to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert completes it to the fullback Ham. And they take him down, losing yardage.
Screens aren't going to work, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, that shit is over.
On 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, he's got to go for it.
A good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They snap it to Herbert. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
He's trying to get a score. He wants to so bad.
And that'll keep the drive alive. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Man to man, I can't stop Pitts.
They've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Yeah, baby.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd
All day long.
Picked up by Keanu.
All day long.
Across midfield.
And he's quit. All right. Well, you quit. Finally, we're getting our groove in, and you quit. Ken, thank you for the like, my brother. Thank you, thank you. Okay, 1-1, lost 1. We're 1-1. My offensive line is not the strongest. My left side is my best side, but you see I'm built for passing. Pretty much, hey, Colton, thank you for the follow. You can see I'm pretty much built for a passing game. Is what I'm all about right now. Defensively, though, Madden NFL has no defense. I mean, you guys have seen it. Hopefully, if you've watched others, you've seen it. It's just terrible. Madden's NFL 23 defense is bad. They claim they're going to fix it with a big update. They haven't done nothing yet. But thank you for the like. Thank you, Colton. What's my favorite team? My favorite team was the Redskins, but they shamelessly changed their name to the Commanders. But I've been a Redskins fan since I was a little kid. I mean, I grew up with Sonny Jurgensen, Bill Kilmer. Those were my boys. So I am disappointed that they're now the Commanders, but yeah, that's who my team has always been. They suck, but it doesn't matter. I still follow them. So defensively, you can see that I'm pretty balanced defensively, and you can see that there's still no defense. And that is the big flaw with Madden NFL 23 right now. It's all offensive game. As you saw, I mean, I score, they score. You score every time you get the ball, basically, unless you make the mistake. The one mistake that you can make in Madden is throwing interceptions. And you saw in my first game, I threw 2 interceptions. It's pretty bad. So right now we're 1-1 this morning. 1-1, lost 1. And let's do another one. I got time.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team
Tim
matchup
Tebow.
as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
All right. Another thing I hate about Madden right there is doesn't give me a choice in the middle return. Stupid.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Okay. Let's test this run game right now.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back.
There's just no defense in this game. It's sad.
Credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Allen's throw into the hands of Gonzalez.
Wait, look
here.
at that. I mean,
7 yards
defensively,
there, first down.
it's so unstable.
You and I talk often about trying to
terrible.
hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
Don't let him
and a
chase.
first down.
Come on, come on, come on,
Officially
come
no
on.
gain on the play, and it's second down. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Gonzalez, 64 yards. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first.
Yeah, it's not skill, guys. It's just there's no defense in Madden. Madden 23 has no defense. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are.
Is up and good.
Kind of sad.
That makes the score 7-0.
Like I said, big flaw in the game right now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Chris taking it at the goal line.
Ran right to me, bro.
To the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Ready.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
Defense gives up a touchdown in the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 3.
Out of bounds.
Left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And when I say this offense trying to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's way too slow of a play for you to run, bro.
Who got in there to get the sack.
Way too slow.
You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter.
He's not going to do a play action again.
That's where he can really hurt
That, I'll tell you right now.
Let's go. Strike.
They'll try and throw for it here.
He didn't get it. My ball.
And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll
boy.
have a Washington first down and an exhale there as they convert on fourth. Inside handoff to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A second down pass play there.
What was I doing?
He shook his
Throwing?
head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact
Little
the
off
receiver
target.
was
It was
open,
terrible,
and it
bro.
would have been an easy throw.
What the hell is he throwing
So
to?
third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing now is Allen. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there.
I
Now a
needed
drive
that.
that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Allen going to go on fourth down. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
No mistakes now, boys.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Mixon again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Just no defense in Madden NFL. The guy can't stop me.
2 yards out, and the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
It's not his fault. He can have a great defense,
Extra
but
point by Sly is up
it's
and
just
good.
defensively
And that'll make the
impossible
score
in Madden.
14-0.
I mean, I've stopped him, but I mean, who's to say it hasn't just been luck?
Kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
It's gonna play action.
Okay, break.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit
Look at
it to the
that.
rest of your
He
team.
just
You wanna make sure
one
they
arm
stay
pushed
positive.
me like I was
At the same
nothing.
time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still stuck in quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Got it.
Into a sea of
I got it.
defenders and intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for Washington.
Yeah, you're gonna quit. I don't blame you, bro. Yeah. That was a fun game too, man. But it's always fun when you're winning. But I have fun in this game no matter what. Losing, winning, I don't care. I'll concede if it's like 21-point lead. And even then, a lot of times I won't. I still will push on and keep playing. Because to me, it's football, man. I'm happy. I'm just playing football. All right, so now we're 2-1. Woo, 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 woo. All right. So I'm going to end it for now, guys. We're going to be back later today, but not with this game. And I want to end it just because my wife has a bunch of friends here from Lithuania, and they're going to be flying home today shortly.